Coming up next is Vastu Shastra consultant Reva Kumar.
Hello viewers and welcome to Sitare TV special segment Art of Living sponsored by Divine Vastu Reva Kumar. And today we have very special guest with us in our studio who is an instructor with Art of Living, a volunteer, an entrepreneur, and above all, a beautiful mom. So let's welcome Satyendra Garwal. Hi.
Hi, thank you so much, Shalini, for welcoming me. It's my absolute pleasure to be here.
Pleasure is ours to have you in our studio. So my very basic question and first question is, what is Art of Living?
Art of living for me personally is like a sky. You know, in the sky, you're just free to do whatever you want to do. And to put it in other words, it's a non-profit organization and it's the largest non-profit organization which has a volunteer based. And through its amazing tools and workshops, it really helps people to let go of their stresses and then feel that deeper peace within themselves, and the humanness starts blossoming in those people when they take these workshops.
Would you like to talk about your upcoming event, which is stress-free, violence-free community, which Art of Living is initiating and want to bring community together? What it is about?
Yeah, it's a big initiative that the volunteers of Art of Living are taking here in Bay Area in Northern California. And as you mentioned, the campaign is called Stress-Free, Violence-Free Community. Each one of us want to have a stress-free life, isn't it? We see these incidents of violence happening in schools, in theaters, in the streets, in some cities in Bay Area, itself, like in Oakland and Palo Alto. Just yesterday there was a news about one 12-year-old boy who died because he was bullied in his school in the US. So this idea about this whole campaign is to raise awareness about the need to do something concrete, to give tools to people how they can decrease their stress and how we can eliminate violence from the society, because we really believe there are so many other non-profit organizations also who are doing amazing work. You know, they're working with people who are stressed out, or women who have gone through a lot of domestic violence, or kids who are at risk. So we want to bring all of them together at one platform, that is the initiative. And then see together, we bring the city officials, we bring non-profit organizations, universities, schools, individuals, corporations. We're saying let's all come together, let's stand shoulder to shoulder and take concrete steps towards eliminating stress and eliminating violence from our society.
So that's awesome to know how Art of Living is bringing all the organization and institute, not just one or two, to pull them together and work for this wonderful cause, and which we believe that if we stand together, we can certainly eliminate those bad elements from the society, and to make the change in somebody's life or make a difference in somebody's life, it starts from you. So as an individual, if you can change yourself and if you can control yourself, you can certainly make the difference in somebody else's life. That's a wonderful cause. Now we have another special guest with us in our studio, Reva Kumar. And she has a wonderful relationship with Satyen as teacher and instructor relationship. Hello Reva ji, how are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm very well and very excited to have you in studio once again, and this time as a student of Art of Living. So would you like to share your personal experience, how it was and what you did during the course?
Yes, Shalini. First of all, I will say thanks to Almighty Shri Shri Ravi ji, and special thanks to my dear instructor, my teacher Satyendra, who is here. Really, she is awesome. Whatever say, that is very, very, you can say little words. But my hearty thanks to her, the way she encouraged me to participate in this program. And it really helped me. And still I am getting so positive energy. Being in control of your life and having realistic expectations about your day-to-day challenges are the key to stress management, which is perhaps the most important ingredient to living a happy, healthy and rewarding life. You find peace not by rearranging the circumstances of your life, but realizing who you are at the deepest level. This is Art of Living. And this is what I advise to each and every person. This is the right time to come forward, come and join and mark this date with the red pen that is March 24th. So please avail this opportunity and come forward and join this good cause.
And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Shalini. Thank you, Satyendra.
Thank you, Revaji.
So Satyendra, I understand you're associated with Art of Living and you're joining this campaign also, which is stress-free, violence-free. Why do you think it is very important at this point as a mother to focus on those things and try to eliminate stress and violence from our lives to live in a better community? Or what is the most important reason you think?
Thank you for asking this question, Shalini. When you said as a mother, somehow I cannot forget the day when Sandy Hook happened, that day. So generally what I do is every day I make fresh lunch for my daughters and I go to their school and drop it off for them. And when the day Sandy Hook happened and I was there in the school and I saw kids are playing, they're having fun, and suddenly this thought came to me, like in the split second, if somebody just comes there and starts shooting. So that moment just shook me from inside. And when my daughters come back home, that now they're going to have a special drill in their school where they have to imagine that somebody's shooting outside and they have to save themselves, the teacher has to save themselves. You can imagine how much trauma these kids are going through. I can't even think of actually imagining what went through those parents in Sandy Hook. Yeah, so sitting so far away, we feel that pain. So as a mother, as a human being, I really started looking, are we just going to sit and wait for somebody else to come one day and do something for us? Or can we just, instead of just putting it on our Facebook profiles that I'm angry, guns should be controlled, or this thing should be done, can we just do something about it? I think this is what the feeling, or you can say the need behind it is. Because we all are feeling it, that we want to do something. And that's how the volunteers came together. And we put this idea together, like what we can do.
So we understand that community need to come together and stand strongly against the violence and eliminate stress, of course. So what we expect during the event?
Well, the event is on 24th March. It's going to be in San Jose Convention Center. And we have the global humanitarian and the founder of Art of Living, Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, who is going to be the keynote speaker at this event, and which is a very, very privileged opportunity. He is actually inspiration behind this campaign. He's also the inspiration behind thousands of volunteers of Art of Living in more than 150 countries, who are just really committed to bringing peace and humanity and love and joy to each and every section of the world. So he's going to be there. We'll have some more distinguished speakers there. We are having representation from different parts of the cities, like mayors and council members. We'll have representation from universities and schools. And you and me, all of us together, parents or uncles, like everybody will be there. It's a moment, those 2 hours on March 24th at San Jose Convention Center, for everybody who feels that we need to do something for our society to make it less stress there, eliminate the violence, to show up for this cause and stand shoulder to shoulder with each other. And then that is also an opportunity for other non-profit organizations to come and be on that platform. And then going forward, so 24th March is the kickoff event for the launch. Campaign will be going from March 24th all the way to October 2nd, which is Mahatma Gandhi's birthday. So during all those 6 months, we will have projects and workshops along with our partner non-profit organizations for the whole community to benefit from.
Wow, so it's not just one day event, it's going to go all the way for 6 months. And
Yes.
I know, this much time would take. And how if any organization, institution or an individual, somebody wants to participate, how they can participate in this campaign?
Shalini, just a few minutes ago, you said something very beautiful, like peace starts with me. And that is actually a big component of the whole campaign. So it's very easy for each individual to join in the campaign. All you have to do is go to the website, which is stressfreeviolencefree.org. You just put your email there. And then every week we have some theme, like we had family, we had education. So there are 2 components to the campaign. One is you go inward, like you said, you feel peace within yourself. And then you go take action. So you have 30 seconds, you can praise a child. You have 7 minutes, you can go for a walk or you can meditate. You have 1 day, maybe you can take up to spend time with your family or reach out to a neighbor or you just take a commitment that today I'm not going to use any violent language. So these are suggested ideas, but people, individuals are free to come up with their own things to do.
And viewers, anybody, as just Satyendra mentioned, can join the campaign, and for all the information you can visit their website stressfreeviolencefree.org.
So we invite all of you to come join us. Show up on March 24th, a cause which is so dear to your heart, it is so dear to my heart. We can all come together and start making this society a safer and happier place for ourselves, for our children, for our generations to come.
And thank you for all the wonderful information you have provided me and my viewers today. Certainly I am part of this campaign, and see, our viewers can also join us. Thank you so much for joining us today.